those resources for me and for our entire team. So working with them, and I think more than anything, it's just like remind yourself who you are.
The hook. The code red alert.
Clark to the inside. Layup.
The first
It's
quarter.
good.
Beck Allen, look at the numbers surrounding Angel Reese. Count the bucket.
Catch a dime, family. The lab is officially on code red. If you've been anywhere on social media in the last 48 hours, you've seen the firestorm. The headlines are screaming that the most famous rivalry in sports has finally reached a breaking point. They're saying Angel Reese is furious. They're saying she threw a public tantrum the moment Caitlin Clark didn't just lead Team USA to an undefeated run in Puerto Rico, but snatched the TISO MVP after breaking 14 world records in a single week. But here at Catch a Dime, we don't do surface-level drama. We do the math. Was that viral "Where is my award" comment a sign of a locker room in shambles? Or was it the competitive fuel that actually won Team USA the gold? Today, we are digging through the press room tapes in San Juan to find the receipts the Blue Checks are too scared to show you. We're breaking down the secret chemistry, the enforcer stats, and the truth behind the 19 minutes that changed international basketball forever. If you want the real story, stay with me. The lab is open. Segment 1, the 14 world records and the Clark gravity.
Caitlin Clark on the wing. There's a minute and a half left to go in the first. Billings up to Clark. Clark takes her first shot. And it's a Paige finds herself down low, kicks it out to Caitlin Clark. Clark puts it up and nothing but net.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
Drive. Clark. Fade. For two. It's good.
In the zone now. 9 seconds to shoot. Inside to Billings. Billings, the reverse off the glass.
To understand the reaction, you have to understand the magnitude. Caitlin Clark just finished her first senior-level international tournament, and she didn't just adjust, she took over. Over 5 games, she averaged 11.6 points and a tournament-high 6.4 assists. But the number that has the world shaking is 14. 14 world records were rewritten in 7 days. She broke the all-time FIBA assist record for any debut, men or women, in her first 19 minutes on the floor. She wasn't just playing point guard, she was directing an orchestra. This is what we call Clark gravity. She pulls every defender toward her, opening up the lanes for everyone else. But when the MVP trophy was hoisted, the cameras didn't stay on the trophy. They panned directly to Angel Reese. The media wanted a villain moment, and they thought they found it in a 10-second glitch clip. But let's look at what actually happened in the paint. Segment 2, the Where's My Award truth. Here's the dime.
Continuing to play. I've watched Sue and I've watched Kara when they were part of the USA team.
Reese spins on Engsler, drops that in. Well, that's what Angel Reese wants.
Clark trying to stay with her. Lindsay Allen gets hooked and banks it in.
Here's the dime nobody is dropping. Angel Reese isn't hating on the MVP. She's demanding respect for the dirty work. The drama channels are replaying a clip where Angel reportedly asks, "Where is my award?" And they're calling it jealousy. But look at the war room tape from the final win against Spain. Do you know why Caitlin had the space to break those 14 records? It's because Angel Reese, Jackie Young, and De'Erica Hamby combined for 15 defensive rebounds. Angel was a rebounding machine in Puerto Rico, finishing with multiple double-doubles. In the lab, we call her the chassis. Caitlin is the engine that breaks records, but Angel is the chassis that keeps the car on the road. When she asks, "Where's my award?" she's speaking for every enforcer who does the rebounding, the defending, and the screening that doesn't always end up on a TISO trophy. That isn't a tantrum. It's the same competitive fire that made her a champion at LSU. You want that fire in your locker room. Segment 3, the press room covenant. look at the smoking gun that the Blue Checks refuse to show you. This is the official FIBA press room in San Juan. Angel Reese was asked directly about the chemistry with Caitlin and Paige Bueckers. Her response? Team chemistry is everything. Everybody's not going to be able to do everything that they do on their respective teams. It's about finding your role. Does that sound like someone who is furious? No. That sounds like a veteran leader who understands the assignment. While the media wants a catfight, the locker room has a covenant. We saw it on March 11th, when Caitlin hit the floor after a hard foul against Senegal. It wasn't a coach who got there first. It was Angel Reese. When the cameras are off, the respect is real. They aren't rivals anymore. They are a two-headed monster that just put the rest of the world on notice for the 2026 World Cup. The conflict is a product sold to fans, but the chemistry is the process that wins gold medals. Segment 4, the expansion draft fallout.
Allen's mid-range short. Reese another rebound. Reese flips it in.
Gives it up. Lob it in. Howard. Good position.
Boston shot clock down to 3. Drives her way inside. Muscles to the rim.
The world was debating Angel and Caitlin. The Indiana Fever were facing a purge of their own. Today, April 3rd, the expansion draft hit Indy hard. As we predicted, the Fever lost Chloe Bibby to Portland and Christy Wallace to Toronto. This is why the Team USA chemistry matters so much. The Fever are clearing the decks. They are sacrificing their bench depth to build around the Caitlin-era core. They even gambled by leaving Sophie Cunningham unprotected. And it worked! Sophie stays in Indy. The enforcer is still there to protect number 22. The Fever are betting everything on the fact that if you have the MVP gravity of Caitlin Clark, you don't need a deep bench. You just need a core that can run at her record-breaking pace. The rosters are changing, but the dime stays the same. The gold standard.
Clark off the Billings screen, gets it into Monique Billings, and that's her first.
Sonata with the rebound. She falls in about 7 a game. Look at Clark. Yes! She gets
Clark
to that.
behind the back crossover finds Ryan Howard. Howard for 3, and we said it.
Clark. Screen set by Betts, a 3 attempt. It's good!
The records are in the books. 14 world records for Caitlin, a gold medal for the team, and a lesson for the fans. Don't let a 10-second clip distract you from a 40-minute masterclass. The gap between Caitlin and Angel isn't about hate, it's about hunger. They both want to be the best, and that hunger is exactly what women's basketball needs to hit the next level. But I want to hear from the lab. Was Angel's reaction really a tantrum, or was it just the enforcer demanding her respect? And do you think this Team USA chemistry will carry over when they face each other back in the WNBA? Drop a dime in the comments if you're riding with the chemistry, or fire if you think the chaos is real. Hit that like button and make sure you are subscribed to the smartest lab in basketball. Catch a dime, family. The purge is over, but the dynasty is just beginning. We'll see you in the next one.